Bushwalking is enjoyable because it helps you to relax and be stress-free. It makes you feel like you've escaped from the harsh reality of the real world and let you indulge in your own world. It's a cost-free way to have some fun exercise, it's adventurous, and it gives you the opportunity to enjoy spectacular views of the beautiful nature. Bushwalking allows an individual to connect with God's creation because when people look at the nature around them, they are much closer to nature and they get to feel the impact of God's creation. It is easier to connect with God in this way. Bushwalking, being a relaxing and stress-free activity, also lets individuals to stop, think and reflect about their actions and be thankful for God creating the beautiful and lovely nature around them. A scripture passage that supports this is John chapter 1 verse 3. This scripture passage helps us to connect with God through creation in bushwalking because it talks about how we should be thankful to God for everything He made. A bushwalk is the perfect environment to reflect and be thankful towards God as you feel connected with God through nature and you're surrounded by God's creation. Walking can have a bad impact on the environment if we step on plants and destroy them, touch and shake plants or trees which can affect an animal's habitat, or litter our rubbish. However, bushwalking can result in a good impact if we choose to bushwalk instead of doing something that releases carbon emission, such as motorbike racing or car racing. This connects to the scripture passage Numbers chapter 35 verse 33. This scripture passage talks about not polluting the earth, and by going for a bushwalk, you help to reduce pollution and carbon emissions. The following considerations must be made so that Christian stewardship will be a strong focus. Having an actual footpath to walk on so we're not treading on God's creation. To make it mandatory to not touch plants, but just look by roping off areas where plants are becoming extinct. And to consider living things such as wildlife. This relates to the scripture passage Genesis chapter 2 verse 15, as this passage is about Christian stewardship and how we need to take care of the world and its environment. By accepting these considerations, we are taking care of our environment and God's creation the right way, a way that looks after everyone, including God's creation and ourselves.